Imagine losing $950 million. Okay?
Okay.
You have $950 million on your computer and you accidentally threw away the drive.
Wait, you have $950 million on your computer?
Yeah. Like you have, let's just say.
Like in crypto?
Well, okay, in crypto. Let's just suppose you have the keys to your, some digital program for your safety deposit box that if you lose, you lose the money in there. And someone threw away the drive. So you lost $950 million.
I'm literally probably gonna jump off the nearest bridge.
Okay.
Or murder somebody.
Well, look at this. So this dude has finally called off the search. Y'all have heard of him before, right? This guy? So he's finally given up his search for the hard drive he accidentally threw away in 2013.
Oh, fuck.
That held 8,000 Bitcoin, now worth $950 million. So the hard drive was taken to to this landfill, and he's been searching this landfill for years trying to find that.
Damn.
And even if they found it, I mean, that could be so. I mean, he's probably a tech guy, and they can figure out a way, right? But that's 8,000 bit. That's why Bitcoin, because it's only ever going to be 21 million, right?
How did he throw that fucking shit away?
I can't remember the story, but this was years ago. So check this out. So they're only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin, right? But you got to understand, the number's not really 21 million because so many people have lost it, like you have it on this drive or you have your keys over here that they lose. I mean, there's probably not significantly less, but a couple million less Bitcoin than people think there is.
So bad for that guy.
Because so many people have lost coins.
He's been looking for fucking over 10 years?
Yeah, he's been looking for it for a long time. What is his name? James Howells?
I bet one of the workers found that shit and just didn't say anything.
I hope he's been buying Bitcoin this whole time, though. He probably has.
I bet somebody found that shit.
No, but you're not going to be able to get in.
Oh.
In 2013, Welsh computer engineer James Howells mistakenly disposed of a laptop hard drive containing the private key for 8,000 Bitcoin in the Docksway landfill in Newport, Wales. Damn. Howells subsequently assembled a team of specialists and secured funding to excavate the site. But Newport City Council refused permission, citing the cost and environmental impact of the search. If the coins are discovered, Howell proposes distributing 30% of the proceedings among the council and the population of Newport. As of February 25, the missing Bitcoin was worth 950 now. Howell sued the council for the attempted recovery has been likened to a digital treasure hunt. They're not gonna find it though. So anyway, he gave up today.
Today was the day he gave up?
Yeah, today was Eddie Blue launched, and he was like, you know what? Let me just have a ice cold Eddie Blue.
What if tomorrow was the day he actually found it, though? Never give up, folks.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, there's been stuff on top of this and stuff. You have to go to this region and dig all this up, and he going back years. You know what I mean?
How long did it take for him to realize he lost it?
I can't remember how it was. Early Bitcoin mining. Okay. Between June 20th and August 10, 2013, Howells accidentally disposed of an encrypted hard drive, mistaking one device for another. The disposed hard drive contained the cryptographic private key for 8,000 Bitcoin valued at $500,000 at the time. Fuck! That was a lot of money even back then. According to reports,
that man threw away $500,000.
Howell's partner at the time took the rubbish with the hard drive to the tip landfill. According to Howells begged her to take the unwanted items to the tip. She denies fault, while Howell says he subconsciously blames her for the loss of the hard drive. Damn. Yeah, well, it's done now, homeboy. It's done.
Oh no, Bozak, don't say that. Bozak said, don't be surprised if you read another story about this guy within a week. No, he probably has invested in other things. If he was smart enough to invest back then.
For those of you who are really familiar with Bitcoin, right? There's two ways you could keep your Bitcoin. You could keep it on like if you buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, you could just leave it on Coinbase. You know what I mean? And that way you don't have to remember private keys. You can just remember your password. However, most dudes who buy crypto tell you never leave it on the platform. Always put it in like
a hard drive.
Off wallet somewhere. And when you do that, right? You have these keys that they give you. Mm-hmm. And the keys are usually like 24 words. Mm-hmm. Okay? That, I mean, who could remember 24 words? You see? Or numbers or something.
My name is Shayla and I like the color green. Also, I have a cat named Panda and a cat named Prince. Hee hee.
Hi, my name is Shayla. I also love the color green and I have a cat named Panda and a cat named Prince. Hee hee. You really think you can be that kind of sentence? It's not gonna be that kind of sentence, dude. It's gonna be some crazy shit. Computer, you know,
Stanley, blue.
Yeah, Stanley. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not gonna be a cohesive sentence.
No, it's gonna be all kinds of crazy shit, right? It's gonna be all kinds of crazy shit that the regular person can't remember. So you gotta write it down somewhere, right?
Right.
Okay, now you write it down. Okay, and your mom was like, I'm tired of this boy with this dirty room. She'd take out all the trash, right? Okay, Shayla, you have to understand, it's gone.
If you can't remember the key?
It's done. There's no one you could call to give you the code back. It's gone.
Forever?
Forever, yes.
Well, that's why you write it down in the notes in your phone, and then you make sure you keep backing up your iCloud.
Okay, but if you put it in the notes in your phone, that's like too easy access. What if someone asks you?
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this weird sentence in here?" It probably has nothing to do with nothing.
Think about that. They just hacked you. If they hacking you, they know what that is. Okay, so dudes who into crypto, I've retired from crypto, guys. I'm done. Okay. But dudes who into crypto, the top bosses, they remember this. Okay.
Yeah.
But most dudes can't remember 24 words, so they gotta write it down somewhere. So imagine this: you live in the Pacific Palisades, right? So in your closet, you have it written down, and you have it in the corner of the closet.
Don't do that shit, dude.
The house just burned down.
No, you keep it in your wallet, or you keep it in your journal.
Okay, it's in your wallet. It's in your wallet, right? The fire is coming. You don't even have a chance to grab your wallet. Gone. Crypto is some brutal shit. Okay, if you can do that crypto shit, remember you need to commit your passwords, your codes to memory. Okay.
Damn.
Even a bank deposit box I don't like. Because he said bank deposit box, I still think you're way better off having that in your head. Because with a bank deposit box, you know.
It's not a bad idea though.
No, but I still think that the government could get access to that box.
Yeah, if you were some kind of murderer that they were looking for.
Okay, but they in the box.
Don't be a murderer then.
No, but I'm just saying it could be something else. Where they have a search warrant for something and they in your box. They got your keys now.
Find somebody that you trust and love dearly. Write it down on a piece of paper and send it to them in an envelope. Once they get the envelope, tell them, hey, put that in a safe place, never open it. It's just whatever, don't open it. And then if your house burns down or somebody hacks into your phone or whatever, you can call up your great auntie and be like, hey, great auntie, still got that letter I sent you all those years back? Time for you to open it and read it to me.
I'm just saying.
There's ways to get around it if you're truly smart and innovative, and if you have imagination, anything is possible.